This is Taking Stock on Bloomberg. I'm Pimm. Now, across the Midwest, prices for farmland are on the rise, rising so fast and so fast. No, they're rising so fast and so exorbitantly that many regulators are warning about a bubble. My next guest says that sounds just a bit overblown. Dennis DeLaughter, Chief Executive of Progressive Farm Marketing. He joins us now from Houston. Dennis DeLaughter, great to have you with us on Bloomberg. So what about this notion that there's a bubble in farmland prices? Yes or no?
No, Pimm. It just depends on where you are. Obviously, there's going to be certain areas where there's high-priced land, high-quality land, and you may certainly see some pushes on prices that start to look like a bubble. But in general, we're just not seeing that kind of atmosphere across the United States farmland in general. It's just in certain parts. So
what affects the price? I mean, obviously, it depends whether it's really great farmland or not good farmland. What are we talking about? A top price of maybe $10,000 an acre, and it depends how much you buy and what crop is going to be grown on it?
Oh, certainly, and the location. But remember that the price of land is really dependent upon the land rent. How much can an investor get for the land? And it is the land rent that's going to drive the price. So depending on what kind of yield you can get on your corn or whatever crop you're growing, that's going to have a dramatic impact on what the investor can afford to pay for that particular crop. When you get into the Midwest, where they have all this really fine land that is producing such large crops, and then you have the high price of corn, then obviously we're going to see these pushes on the value of land. But as we move away from those areas, we get into more of the marginal land. Obviously, you just can't pay that much for the land because the land rent is not that high.
So, Dennis, is it a situation where maybe even outside investors are taking a look at the price of corn and saying, all right, it's $7.25 a bushel. That's up from $3.70 a year ago. And they're thinking, this is a great investment. We should buy some farmland. Is that what's driving up the price?
Definitely. We're definitely seeing some outside non-owner operators that are coming in to do that. So absolutely, you're seeing that kind of issue right now.
Would you be still buying farmland? Do you still think it's a good bet, good investment?
Well, we don't see prices dropping anytime soon. We think over the next 5 to 10 years, we're going to continue to see upward prices. But we also have to worry about what the costs are going to be. It's not just the price. It's got to be the profitability of the person who's farming the land. So, again, it depends on the quality of the land. It depends on what improvements are on the land. And when you plug all of those things together, that's going to have a major impact as we go forward as to what people can actually pay for it, and if we actually do start to develop a bubble in some of these areas.